And this is why it was called the Bomber.
Hey up, YouTube.
Crikey!
Yo, and good morning, YouTube. Well, today I'm at a museum. And I'll show you what kind of a museum it is, because Lance will be happy. So around my stupid camera, because it is an air museum. So it is the RAAFA, Aviation Heritage Museum. Remarkable emergency landing on the beach. So as you can see, I landed the plane in the sea. Yeah, which is not good. But the thing is, this is the plane. Yeah. It's like the yeah. But they survived. That's the thing. I'm a lover of little planes. It looks reasonably intact. I haven't got to the museum yet, let's get in. Oh, all zero. Yeah, there's just lots of stuff everywhere. And obviously the black box. It's not a black box, it's orange. It's amazing how they do that though. Just to need. Yeah, this one is. Looks like a Miller's Wacky. Never heard of it. Never heard of it whatsoever. Cockpit floor wingtips.
We need a space plane that can take off from a spaceport and come and land on any runway. Great idea. So let's build a space plane. The mission of the shuttle was to retrieve items. We had to bring packages of
That's a helicopter engine. Oh God, does it shine drive? Mm-hmm. This is. Didn't realise these are that big. Look, it looks massive. This is a Huey. You should see in Vietnam and all that sort of stuff. But this is how the radars used to be. They're still working as well. Well, I presume it is. I think now you actually key thingy. So this is live. Real-time aircraft movements around Perth. Movie sites. Yeah. It's quite a beast of a thing. And every time I see a Huey, I always remember Apocalypse Now with the big music blaring out of it. Da 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 da. Little nose. Left 4. Never been in a helicopter yet, and apparently everybody says you don't want to do neither. It's a bit rattly. In fact, it's very rattly. It's got a bit of space actually, but a couple of machine guns on these posts here. Yeah. That's quite cool. And the engine that's down there is similar to this one. Nice. Obviously this is a couple of Morse code jobbies there, but they're all obsolete. Tubes, radios. An oscillator.
Erected 66, heavy user Mike Alpha. Perth Mega Mike Alpha land at 350.
Hang on, what was it now?
Delta Megather, wind 070 degrees 15.
That's it.
H1015.
No good for me because I can't spell for shit. Cool. I was just trying to simulate. I got it in the air before crashing into the fence first time. But yeah. So push the button. That's cool. Obviously it'll be going a bit faster than that though. Very clever how somebody's worked that out. Pratt & Whitney 9-cylinder radio. The jet. Amazing how it's just so amazing how they think of things like this. It really is. Mustang. Go in this one. Please be gentle with our aircraft. Yeah. Flight training. Right. Go on the wing. Oh fuck, I've got to get in there. There's no grace way of getting in here. Jesus.
Welcome to the Sun Guardian GY80 aircraft.
I'm a bit big for this.
Be careful when using the wheel, or its correct name, the yoke. To turn on the aircraft, press the brick red switch on the left marked Master Battery up. To operate other switches, flick them up.
Yeah, that's why it was for children only. Even though I'm a big kid. It's for kids only. But you can see Catalonia. I don't know if this one picks water up. Pretty big. Pretty big indeed. Changing. Turn the wheel to use the compressor. So one compresses it to the next, so on and so forth, maybe. I don't know. I'll make this up as I go along.
Because it went from a sort of a growl to a scream, got up to about 8,000 RPM. Fuel had collected in the bottom of the throttle.
Hydraulics. Quite a big plane. I don't realise sometimes how big they actually are. What's this bit? A wingtip float from a Catalonia found on the beach near Exmouth, Western Australia. Yeah, looks like it's got a few bullet holes in it, to be fair. So that is one of them floats there. So that's what that is. These are the remains of bits and a big gun, 40mm anti-aircraft gun. So now these are what's used to fire the engines. I don't know what different colours is. Obviously different colours if it's colder or warmer or whatever, I presume. Different powers. But when they did the flight of the Navigator, they only had 5. And obviously it's because they don't have a, I don't know if you have a starter motor or whatever, they don't use them to spin it over. Yeah. Nice bit of Tetris getting all these in, I must admit. Put the bigger one in first, or the bigger ones in first, and all that else around it. Let's see if we can see it. Cool. It's made out of wood. Obviously it flew. What's a small thing? Small thing was such a big propeller. Soap with F1 camel. This is a replica, 1917. Tally ho, big old. Different era. Definitely a different era. Since the propellers of wood, that just amazes you. Would they be that strong enough to do that? Imagine they are got an edge on them. So that's pretty cool. I was just chatting to a guy who works here, and he was saying about this guy, Alan Ray. Now he painted all this, as you can see. So he painted all this, which is really cool. And it was starting to get big, so about 8 years ago he repainted it all again. Sadly now he's passed, so good guy. Who's in here? Tornado GR4. Alright. That's quite cool. So this one is the one that the wings change. Yeah, so you can go supersonic. Expect Tom Cruise to be in the front of it, you know.
The only one you'll find in the whole of Australia.
Is it?
No other. Some people don't think this thing belongs here.
Well, it does.
There's no Australian connection.
No, well, sometimes.
But we get gifts from the British government, so we wouldn't say no.
Well, no, you never. If it's free, always have it if it's free. There's an old Bedford van. I've worked on one of them in my time. De Havilland 64 Moth Miner. It looks a small engine, doesn't it? Oh, less things to go wrong. Talking about engines. Got lots of engines. So many different types and so many different types. What's that one? Mobile refueling, a rocket. Big lumps of steel. Yeah, big lumps of steel. So, this is a Lancaster. So the wingspan will be bigger. Do it. Yeah, there's not a lot to mend it, but a lot of tools. This one is. So this is a bouncing bomb that was famously used in Germany. Useless information where that was dropped, the dam that was dropped on. I've actually, when they repaired it, obviously years later, I've actually stood in the same spot where that blew the hole up, where it was repaired a few years ago. Which is pretty cool. Yeah. It looks smaller than what I thought it'd be. Anyhow. So there's Douglas. So, Percival projector. Mark 3. leather seats, look. You can smell the dust. Not have smelly vision, but you smell the dust. There's Douglas. Is it a Douglas? Yeah, I think it is. That's a number of it, so I might Google the number of it and just see. I've been on one in it's set up for hospital, but yeah, I've been on one in North Yorkshire and France. Not flown in one. I mean, it'd be quite an interesting thing to fly in one, I must admit. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. So, Dakota C-47. Good old planes. Everybody knows. Pilot seats. Captain seat, pilot seat. Fascinating. Really fascinating. Caution, mind you. Oh, look at that. So I always remember, we're building kits, I always remember the ends of the Lancaster and the Halifax. Is it the Halifax? I was thinking Halifax the other day. But yeah, I always remember the end tags. Look but don't touch. You see the bullets there, look, on the rail. Not where the gun is now. Yeah, a couple of 50 kills there, so you can actually, that's a long way up there. So, yeah. So I've stood there, or there, because you can go, if you go around there now, there's a bridge going across, there's a really nice campsite just up there. I think I met Rhiannon there actually. Did I meet Rhiannon there? I can't remember. Might have met Rhiannon there. Yeah, time. Yeah, go through quite a few of ammunition. We've got 2, 4, 6, 650 cals going, 10 to the dozen. It's been dug out somewhere. After 30, you see the engines removed. Okay. What that is? Vampire internal fuel tank. What that is? Vampire internal fuel tank. Oh, that's one of these. These are the Where have I seen one of these? I've seen one of these somewhere else. Because I had to watch the I had to download and watch the film. Somebody mentioned. So I think it was in Yorkshire. You're friendly with buddies there, you've got to be friendly with them. No little leg room, is there? Funny shape thing. So it's a vampire. Mine. Bums away. I don't know where that bit is. Yeah, very tight to get in. Definitely not if you're a big guy. Definitely if you're another big guy. So I'd be no good as a fighter pilot. I'm too fat. Oh, that's cool. That really is cool. Oh! Wow. Yeah, they're not. No size whatsoever in there, is there?
Even with my long legs, I knock my knees against the instrument panel.
And when you pull them handles, if that bit don't go, you got to watch your knees on that.
That's right, absolutely. Yeah. This is set up as for virtual reality, so we actually put people in it, put some VR goggles on, and they fly the aeroplane.
Oh, I've got screens on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's for us in the back, but
Yeah.
the guy in the front has VR goggles.
All right.
So he's seeing exactly if you were flying in the real aircraft.
You see in films, and you'll see it. You know, you see all these films where they go, and it looks that easy. It isn't.
No, it takes a bit of practice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that was cool. He was just about to go home, and he opened the canopy for me. That was really cool. Have a bit of a look. So there's an awful lot of models. Then as a kid, model airplanes. I used to build lots of model airplanes. But this is a Spitfire. I love the Spitfire. I've always loved the Spitfire. Alright, I'll go up these here and look. Yeah, it always makes me very nostalgic, the Merlin engines on the Spitfire. I had some playing with them. They won the Battle of Britain, that's for sure. Imagine 4 Merlins going. Pretty cool. Aussie humour again, look. Aussie humour again. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Very cool. That's a lovely sight, is that? Let's have a look inside the Spitfire. Yeah. That's so cool. A furry seat as well. So much stuff that you've got to remember what to do. Oh yes, these are a work of art. A work of art. Such a lovely sound. Such a lovely sound. Yeah, so they obviously had 450 cals on the Spitfire. So manoeuvrable. So manoeuvrable. Now we're under the Lancaster. Chock full of oil.
And this is why it was called the bomber. A couple of big ones there, look. All the way back. Lancaster bomber. Pretty cool. So, bright light, bright light. I think we've even got a rocket as well there, look. So, that's pretty much here, done and dusted. I've enjoyed it. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but I've enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It's good chatting to a couple of the guys that works here. That's really cool. That's what I want to see. A lot of them there though. Right. Open sesame.